Y'all, welcome back to the Bunny Barn. Today I am doing a look on Jessie Jane, one of the best porn stars out there, and you're going to see me first contour my eyelids with Anastasia Beverly Hill palette. Yes, I am using a cream product on top of my eyelids. I had already I already primed my eyelids, and I had already used like a light base on my face, the Kiko Milano foundation, and you're just seeing me kind of just round out my eye shape just a little bit. Don't go all the way down there like that. Just keep it on the very top in the crease area. Don't really bring it down. And the reason being is because Jessie Jane has she has a very high brow bone, but yet she has like a very almond shaped eye. So we're trying to make it very almond, and then you're going to see how I'm flickering the contour just a little bit out. And now I'm taking the useless Lorac Pro 3 palette. I really don't like this palette. And you're going to see that I'm going to use the first two rows right there. I'm just going to dab the flat brush in both of them, mix them in. I think I showed you in the last video how I did that. I'm just putting it all over the lid. You really got to press it in because these eyeshadows are freaking useless. I mean, they're freaking horrible. I do not like these shadows, but you know, I'm trying to make the most out of it, and it goes to show you even like higher end brands could pull out a dud, you know. So it's like, that's why I always tell people when it comes to eyeshadows and lips, don't ever worry about if it's like a high end brand or a low end brand. Now we're going with that next color right there, that deeper color. I believe it is called Light Taupe. And then we're just going to concentrate on the crease on the top part. Do not bring it in like on the coming down in the corner like how you usually do in a V. Just keep it on the top corner. And if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at the picture of Jessie Jane, how she has her makeup. Blending is the key trick to every good eyeshadow, you guys. Always remember that. Now we're going to go into the next darker color, and we're just going to do the exact same thing as we did. What we got to do is we always have to build up the colors, and the reason why there's so many colors, you guys, is because one color isn't always enough. You got to like really mix colors in order to make that perfect blend or that perfect color that you're looking for. And you saw that I changed to a fluffier brush. I'm just blending out the edges a little bit because sometimes they could come out a little harsh. Then going back with that lighter one, and this time I am coming in just a third to the eyelid. And then I went back again with the darker brown because I was kind of losing the intensity there a little bit. Then I'm going with the NYX Jumbo pencil called Yogurt, and I'm just adding just a little bit because I need this shimmering shadow to be intense, since I already told you these eyeshadows are crap that I'm using, so I've got to make the most of it. It's called Yogurt, I believe. I'm not sure if I just said that or not. And that's the eyeshadow we're going to go on top. It's called Light Pewter. I don't know what kind of name is that, but okay. Flat brush. Really press it in. Really press it in. Just keep it on the lid only, do not go into the crease. Taking a little dome brush, I'm going in with Almond Pearl, I believe, but first I forgot that I had to put a little bit of that yogurt on my inner corner lid, or else it won't stick out the color whatsoever. And I'm just keeping that in the tear duct area and maybe just a little bit inside the 1/3 of the lid. And the shadow right there is light pewter again that I went back in. I just forgot to show you guys that. Then I'm going in with gel liner and taking a detail brush. And what you're going to start, you guys, is just start very, very flat on the on the center of the eyelid. On the eyeliner part, eyeliner lid, whatever. But it's just very, very flat. Do not curve it. Keep it flat. And then you're going to go down. Don't make it too thick though. We're just starting little by little, okay? We're going to slowly build it up. And then you see right there in the bottom of that waterline, that is where we're going to start the wing right there. So you're going to see me do a triangle and then meet it up where it ends with that liner, and then we're just going to fill it in. And then we're just kind of cleaning the edges of that liner a little bit and filling it in. And whatever leftover I have on that brush, I'm going to go into the inner corner and just blend it all the way into the center part. We do not want that part thick whatsoever, or else it's going to kill the illusion of an almond sexy eye that we're trying to build. Then going in with a kohl liner by Rimmel, and we're just lining the underneath. We're just going to line that outer third corner and then put a little bit on top. Yes, I know I'm going to look crazy, but it's necessary to do that. And just adding a little bit more. You do not want to bring this all the way in. And then we're going to blend it out with like a blending brush right there, or a smudger brush I should call it. Just very lightly, don't press so hard, just very, very lightly feather it out. Then you're going to bring it in. Kind of like just dragging the leftover of it. And then try to keep it very straight. And right there in the center. Just like how we did with the top with the liner. When you're blending it coming towards in the center, just blend it straight. And then we're going to get with that eyelash curler. Girl. And just take whatever mascara and just do a light coat, because we are going to add false lashes. These ones are by Oh My Lash, and I believe they're called Paper Doll. And what they are is they're just half cut. That's just how they naturally came in. And then just use whatever glue you're comfortable with. And you're going to see I'm doing a horrible job showing you guys how to put on false lashes. That's why it's been taking me forever to do that tutorial. But the reason why I choose these type of lashes, you guys, because that is what's going to give you that almond shape. It's going to like very hit the mark with it. And if you don't have half lashes or demi lashes as they're called, just go ahead and get your whatever lashes you have, just cut them. Well, you might want to measure them first. Put them on your lash line, measure it, cut it like almost in the center or almost coming into the outer third. You're seeing me just curl it a little bit, the lash, and then put it on your lash. That way it could give you that almond effect. You're going to see that I'm having a little bit of a hard time putting it on because they were just so tiny and so stiff. But yeah, it's really like a very process. I don't use tweezers. I never like using tweezers. But I get the feeling in order for me to show you guys a full detailed video of lashes, I'm going to have to use tweezers. Just because you're not going to be able to see with me using my fingers or anything. But I work best with my fingers. And then I think I forget to show you. Yeah, I forgot to show you. But when I just clipped up my eyelashes, always make sure at the outer edge where it sticks out, where it feathers out, like kind of like push it up just a little bit so it doesn't be sticking down. And what I'm using right now is the Anastasia Dip Brow, and that one is called Taupe. I was going to use the one in blonde, but I couldn't find it. I think it's inside my makeup kit somewhere. I think because I took it with me one time when I was on set so I could fill in my own eyebrows. But I'm just like right there filling it in, and then I'm going to go in with Cork by MAC. So I'm trying to make that very deep blonde look. And Jessie Jane has like very thin arched eyebrows, and I am trying to keep my brows like that, and it's kind of a little easy for me just because I have very natural fair and hardly no eyebrows, so it's a little easier for me to do. Then I'm just combing them, making sure they're arched. Then I'm going in with the center color right there in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And I am going, well, Contour Cream Kit, I should call it. I always forget to call it Contour Cream. And I'm just, you know, using my hands. Like I said, it's my product, so I'm going to use it however I want. And I'm just going underneath the cheekbone, and I'm bringing it up towards the cheek a little bit. Doing the same thing on the other side, and then you're going to see me go on my nose. Like, I am very particular about the nose because of how she has it shaped. So I'm doing the whole sides and just from the very bottom, and I'm doing the bottom of the nostrils because I kind of want to make it look like almost pixie like, I guess you could say. And then eventually you're going to see me put some towards like where the inner corner of my eyes are, in the very top where it meets my eyebrows, and that is because she has that effect. Jessie Jane has that effect where it just, there you go, see what I mean? Just very curving it, that's what I'm doing. And then whatever's left, I'm just kind of like bringing it down. I don't want to make the nose look very harsh and lined, at least not all of it. That inner part, the center part where the sensitive part of your nose is, I did not want to make that look any darker. And then I'm going on top of the bridge, giving that, you know, button nose effect. Making sure adding more on the sides and the nostrils, very blending it in. That is very important, especially with the nose area, because her nose is very, like, you could tell it's contoured, but it's so blended in well. And then we're going to go in with that yellowish lighter shade, and then we're going to just use that brush right there, and I'm very lightly putting some on the nostrils, because in the picture you could see that like her highlight sticks out just so subtle and so nicely. It's not gonna look like a cocaine nose like you guys been seeing all over Instagram. That is wrong. That is not how you're supposed to highlight whatsoever. And then I'm just blending it out with my fingers, because your fingers are the best tools. Just make sure they're clean. Going right there on my chin a little bit. I had already added some into my under eyes. I just forgot to show you that part too. Highlighting the chin right there. I don't mind using creams to highlight my chin, but I really don't like to use the, you know, shimmery ones, just because, like I've told you guys, I get a little acne prone there, here and there, and I just think that part and the Cupid's bow, when you guys add like shimmer effect highlighter to it, it just looks like you're sweaty and nasty. And of course I contoured my jawline because she's very chiseled, that girl, and I'm adding a little bit more of the highlighter, just a little bit more lower. And you're gonna see me use a Real Techniques beauty blender, but then I'm gonna be like, fuck that shit, I'm going back to my fingers, and that's just what I did. I just like working with my fingers best. I think they just do a great job when it comes to like foundation and creams and all that. Adding a little bit to the forehead as well. Then you're going to see me use this Rimmel lip pencil, and this is called Nude. And then eventually you're going to see me use another one too, just because I wanted the liner to stick out a little bit more. And I'm just kind of overdrawing my lips a little bit. Her lips are not that overdrawn, to tell you the truth. And to tell you the truth, I really, well, I'm not like 100% happy with this lip color, just because I didn't really have what she had. I could tell that whoever did her makeup used the lip liner like Stone from MAC, and I did not have anything close to that kind of cool tone. I only had Spice from MAC, but on my skin color I felt like it was just gonna stick out too much. But if you're like a deeper color than me, then you could probably pull off Spice by MAC or Whirl, one of those two, Whirl or Spice. And you're not gonna bring in that lip liner all the way in like how you usually see me do. You're just going to see me like shade in the inner corners, and that's it. We're just keeping it outside mostly. Then I'm going to bust out Myth by MAC, and it's a perfect nude color. And then the next lipstick I'm going to pull out, I definitely forgot the name. I just know it's by NYC, and I believe it was called Pop. I'm not sure. But really, if you have like a very pearlized kind of lip gloss, that will do. Because I could really tell that what they did on Jessie Jane was they used either the lip pencil Stone by MAC, and they just used like a very pearlized gloss, and that's it. They did not do that much. And then I'm going to go in with Tiramisu by Rimmel. And I'm just going to darken it up a little bit. Darken the lip liner, I mean. Also remember, this is a very matte look. Majority of the time, I'm going to say like 95 or 90% of the time, porn stars have a very matte look. And if they do highlight with shimmer, it's just on the cheekbones, and that's it. So I am going in with my Bye Bye Pores by It Cosmetics. It's just a translucent powder with a very light yellow. And then I'm going in with Harmony by MAC, and I'm going to add some more contour to it because they are very chiseled, these models. A lot of these tips that I've learned, you guys, is by the makeup artist Alexis Vogel. She does like a lot of makeup. She used to do Pamela Anderson's makeup. Actually, she still does. But she's very known for that Playboy, flirty kind of look. And this is where, like, I read up about her. I looked up information, how she would do the makeup. And that's where I get like all these information from, and how I learned how to do my makeup like a porn star or a Playboy model. And then I'm kind of going in right there on the side of the temples too, so I could make it look like it's even more lift up my eyes. And I'm going on the forehead too. I really don't need this part, but on Jessie Jane, they did bronze up and contour a little bit of her forehead, so that's why I'm only doing it for that reason. But really, I wish I would have left it out because I look so weird now. Then I'm going to use this bronzer by Essence, and it's in the shade Blonde, or it's just for blondes. It was something like that. No, do not ever pick anything just because it's by hair color. Don't do that. They just named that just because. I have no idea why. But yeah, if you see me rushing, it's because I see my battery dying. But that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you like this look, and if you want more porn stars look, let me know. See you guys next time.